That's a 360, first train of this morning or today. It's a double 4 unit, and that's going to London St Pancras and come from Corby. In half an hour, hopefully there'll be another one, and then the excitement will start. But first, we'll hopefully get a car train. And I'm going to let you know my plans, and we'll see if they work out. The plan is that we shall stay here and get the car train, and then we shall move over to that platform over there and get the next London train as far as Bedford, and hopefully we will overtake the car train, and so we'll get a second look at it, and then that will then come through Bedford, and when that's all over we shall get on a train, if it is running today, and go to Bletchley. The beginning of the week I did that, and I had to get on a bus, and it was the most ricochet journey I've ever had in my life. So keep your fingers crossed, stay with Smile, I'm sure you'll love to come and try all this out. Okay. I've got to walk down here. I thought I'd press my record button and I hadn't. So we're on record now. So this is the car train on a red being held up here. I don't know why, because it's got a clear road right down to Bedford. And then our train will follow this. So we've got to be careful, because we've got to go back up over in the lift and over the same platform where the car train is. Well, the platform don't go far enough now to get the loco, so I ballsed up there. That's one going to Corby. So hopefully, as planned, we'll get that again, or this car train again, at Bedford. Very difficult to know what to do now, because if they leave that sitting there, then the train to Bedford is going to come into this platform or that one, and I'll be right over there on that one. So I don't know, just hope it'll go. Get out of the way. I wonder if they're going to put it over on the fast line. I wouldn't think so. And they're waiting for that one to pass the points, which are behind us. And that's what our train does. It crosses over to the fast line, just south of the station. Well, there you go, spot on time. Let's hope that the car train is at a standstill north of Bedford. You want to go first?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good looks before poverty every time.
Oh. Yeah.
So have you got your fingers crossed? See our new part of Wellingborough over there called Stanton Cross. They're throwing houses up more or less like one a day. One a day. Okay, keep your fingers crossed for this car train. Well, we've just come over Sharnbrook Summit and the freight line goes through a tunnel and it's just appeared again to the east side of these lines, and I don't know why we're going so slow, to be honest. It's going to catch me unawares, I'm sure, or not at all. Not at all, not at all. There we are, I'm right, you see, I've been proved right. That car train actually came over onto the fast lines as it left Wellingborough, and that's what's been holding us up. So now we go to Bedford, get off at the Bedford station, and hopefully that will come through. And then it goes across to Bletchley, but it will go before our train, our passenger unit. Well, worth waiting for. It's the same car train 3 times within, what, half an hour? It's not bad, is it? That will probably stop again here. Poor driver, I'll get fed up with it, I would. Probably stop here, and then it will veer off to the left at the other end of the station, the south end, and it will go via Bedford St John's and across past the old London brickworks to Bletchley. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see it again. If it stops, I can't run down the platform to film it again. But it's going too fast now anyway. Don't think it's going to stop. Exciting, isn't it? It's pretty fouled up, I think, at the beginning, but we're getting there now. My battery's running low, I do know that, so it could suddenly go off. Somebody counted them once, I think there's either 220 to 240, something like that, cars on there. And I can never remember where they're going. Sure, they go through the Channel Tunnel. So I hope you've enjoyed that anyway. I've done my best. Okay, what do you think to it so far? I'm sat sitting here now, it's about 11:15 and our train is at 11:05, but I'm nice and comfortable now. I've got a shortbread biscuit pack, and I've got a nice cup of tea, and there's a chap, he knows who I am, sure he does. Funny, I go to different stations, they say, hello, smile. You come with me, they'll speak to you as well. Okay, see what happens next. It's gone quite reasonably well so far. 1 or 2 mistakes, but we're getting there. Well, for those that don't know it, Bedford is the northern terminus for Thameslink trains. The most southern service goes as far as Brighton on the south coast, and this is a southern a Thameslink service coming in from Gatwick Airport. Nearly all 12 coaches which come up here. I don't know whether you've ever been to Bedford, but it's very nice. Got the River Ouse running through it, nice wide river, plenty of action on it with rowers and boaters. I can see another train down there. Oh, that's the one that's just going from the other platform. Yeah. And this is also quite a big depot. Well, here comes our lovely little 2-coach unit. This can, if it wants to and it's necessary, just run on batteries. It's a mock-up or a revamp of an underground train. And it only stays here for about 5 minutes and it's on its way back to Bletchley. It's a lovely ride, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. There. Okay, thank you. Okay, there's a unit going out there. It's going down to Brighton, that one, I think. A hell of a long journey and the seats are quite hard, so they're not very comfortable.
It should be easier to fly.
This little unit is battery come something else, whatever the train spotters over there, look. So there's no overhead cables anywhere along the line. But you get very little traffic. I never saw the driver get on, and yet the doors are shut, so maybe we're off in a minute. Yeah, that's it. So much better than that bus I went on at the beginning of the week. We go out through the carriage sidings and they are the main roads down to Luton, St Albans, Harpenden and London, and like I say, beyond Gatwick Airport.
I've been before.
Plenty of spare stock.
I think he's lost his proper speech now as well. Yeah, it's very sad because it's been
We are now approaching Bedford St John's. Please mind the gap when
This is Bedford St John's, and this will be made use of much more when they eventually, doubt whether I'll live to see it, but they're opening the Oxford to Cambridge line.
It's taken a lot of candles. It's a candle as well.
The River Ouse. I used to look after some blocks of flats here when I was in business. Come, 20 miles to clean all the windows, look after the gardens and stuff. It was good money as well, that was. Well, we just called it Bedford St John's, but there's only a single platform and it was on the other side. And I can't swing the camera around because there's two beautiful girls sitting there and they'll think I'm filming them. But you can see the track going round there. This used to be all sidings and everything down here. So we're actually at the moment running alongside or in the same direction as the river. That was single track, we've now gone on to twin track. Oh, this is so much better than that bus. I shall never ever forget that. Our first station stop after St John's is Kempston. Just coming into it now. Nearly every one of these little stations has got a level crossing, because it's very flat out here. Very industrious in parts of this line, especially at where we go, the London Brickworks. It's nearly all disappeared, that has now. They're building all houses, be like a new town. Used to be a lot of sidings here for the trains that came and took the bricks away. Look, there's the old site, look at that. Golly. A hive of activity at one time. Bricks, bricks and more bricks. It's a Stuartby. All brick kilns and everything here. Look at that, all dilapidated, all wasting away, waiting to be knocked down. So this is Stuartby. I missed the platform. I switched the camera on. We're now coming into Millbrook.
No first class, no Buffy, and both were advertised. They kept apologising for that. 10 coach, I doubt there was no.
Most of these are staggered platforms, and I don't remember which side the platform comes first. Oh, here it is here. Then I think there's a level crossing.
Like
It's not another train going back there until what, another hour and a half?
Yeah, the end. Yeah, the one at Nichols is called just stick, because the ones at the school.
Back out into the country again. The next station is Ridgemont.
The summer ship comes
I've just had a long hoot as I switched the camera on. There's a foot cross in there.
That's where I want to get. Because it's going to stop so long at Ridgemont into the 12.
lovely, isn't it?
Support coach. And a 10 coach. I could get on with it. Yeah, it would be in Aspen. And I've heard these things up.
So much white blossom, it looks as if it's been snowing. That looks like the motorway up there. Here we are, Ridgemont. Getting very close now to Bletchley. Now the next station is Woburn Sands, and way back when I was 8 and 10 years old we lived in Leagrave and Luton, and my dad used to bring me to Woburn Sands on the back of his Rudge Rapide motorbike, and we used to go collecting chestnuts and then roast them on an open fire. Well, there was a song, tie a yellow ribbon in your hair. This is the place they came for it, I think. This is called Bow Brickhill. Okay, we've got a surprise for you. We've got the ticket collector come and guard come to collect and check my ticket, because he knows I'm a bit of a rough one. How do you do?
Hello.
Made yourself known. He enjoys his job, don't you?
I do love my job, yes.
And what time did you start this morning?
Too early, so 4:45 start this morning.
And finish?
As soon as we get back, about 15.
Oh, right, okay. And there's a train and then a bus, a train and then a bus.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that bus.
No,
Not at
this
all.
is long away, isn't it?
No, these are lovely, these little units. Now, just enlighten my... Oh, that was a DC rail just went by. We missed that. We're too busy talking. It doesn't matter. It's only a quick glimpse. So these can run on battery and...
Not these ones. These ones diesel only. So the three that West Midlands trains have are diesel only. But in the depot they do have the free coach experimental one they sent up to Scotland.
Ah, right,
Got that in
okay.
the depot at the moment.
Okay.
Hiding away in the shed.
We'll see that when we go past the depot then.
Hopefully if the doors are open.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers. Okay, it was quite a long stop at Fenny Stratford. You'll see in a few moments we'll go past the Midland Works, because we've come off of the Thameslink lines now, and we're coming on the London Midland lines, and there was big carriage sidings, engine sheds and everything at Bletchley. All there is left now is carriage sidings, so you'll be able to have a look at that, or them, it depends what's there. Here we go, these are all old sidings and sheds. And it's here that these units are stored. What a waste of space, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Now that line up there is the one that comes off the viaduct and goes down towards Milton Keynes, and there's the carriage sidings, the unit just going out. See which platform we come into. Please platform. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's fantastic. How kind of that guard who watches my videos as well. So he knows that you're watching and you're all sitting watching together. There's a train spotter. You can tell them a mile off, can't you? There's another one. Right down to the lift. There's the lift there, look. There. Have a look at the train now. Thank you so much. You don't realise what that means. It's not only my legs, it's my breath.
Yeah,
you know, having cop D I've got.
All the, yeah, down a lot.
Yeah, so thank you everything.
No
Nice to meet you.
Right.
Thank you. I do.
Right.
Yes, thank you. Yes. No, I've not got to go up in the lift now,
No,
so
the
I
lift
can
now,
stay
that's all right,
here. Yeah.
You're not going up the lift now?
No, I'm not going up in the lift.
I can stay you
that
up
was
now.
it, because he was going in platform 6.
Yeah.
And they've changed it. For me, isn't that good of them?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, that's what we're here
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
We're here to offer
So I
service,
shall
all right.
stay on here
Okay.
for the freight. And
Oh,
then,
so it's ideal platform for you.
yeah, and then when this comes back about 2 o'clock, I'll get on it and go back
All
to
right.
Bedford.
All
Yeah.
the best. You
Yeah,
take
thank
care.
you very much. Well, isn't that lovely, eh? What a treat. Oh, look at that lovely little lad sitting there. There we go. I really enjoyed that. It was a real treat. See what's going on, shall we? Heated waiting room.
Carried away, yeah. I won't wait for you, you know.
Lovely train, that. Beautiful.
They are, aren't they?
Oh, a treat, yeah.
Last, we've got them all back next week as well.
Yes, I know, yeah. Yeah, lovely. Is there something good coming?
Eh?
Is there something good coming?
Usual train to Euston.
You're going down. You're going to Euston.
I'm going to Wembley, but I need to go for Watford.
Oh, I thought you was a train spotter,
Oh no.
like me. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh well, have a nice day anyway.
Cheers. Yeah,
Yeah. There, that's going to London, Euston. Well, that's on its way pretty quick. And that's going all the way to Bedford and all the way back and have a rest in between, and then we'll get on it and go back to Bedford. Okay? Good, I'm glad you're with me. Makes me feel so happy this time. Well, I've got a list with me from real-time trains, which is not always dead accurate, but there's no train listed to come this way at this time of day. So I'm lucky with this one, and so are you, because you're watching. guess is that that's come from up Manchester way and it's going to Felixstowe. Now, we've got a great reversing into the works over there, but of course the engine is on the other end and we shan't see it. I've got an idea that might be going to Wolverton, but I really don't know, it's not on my list. Yeah, the good old water train, that's not going to let us down, is it, fellas? Or lasses. Here we go, special for all of us, Smileys, it's a track machine. Well, we can now see this loco. I didn't realise David's just been saying how it backs right the way down or reverses, so there it goes back onto the main line and then it will come back north, I presume. So it's running very late, so we'll see what happens. There are my hearties. Sorry, right, okay, he's got to get off of that London line because we've got a passenger coming into this platform and it's got to go down there or up there. And on this line, platform 5 is an amber, which means that it's coming up close to us. Very close. So that'll go straight out now and on its way to Bedford. And then it'll go up the Midland main line through Wellingborough, where I come from. Amazing, isn't it, the works? Well, my little sweet darlings, my smilers, we're getting ready to go home now. This is our train that we came in on, but it's been back to Bedford and come back in again. And in, well, about 10-15 minutes, we shall be getting on it again to go back to Bedford ourselves. Pardon me. Yeah, so smooth and cool, aren't they? I thought you might like to have a little look at this unit. Very nice. This is disabled area. It's a disabled toilet. Have a look in there. There you go. All nice and clean and tidy. Hello, mate. Oh, well, half left, really. Yeah. Whoops. And the other two. So there you are. That's all we can do really with all these people wandering about. When we arrived, you remember, they changed the platform what this train would go into because they didn't want to make me climb up all those steps. Good on you and thank you very much. Well, here we go, me hearties. Smile all the way home. There's a loco, look, up on the flyover. Oh, blow me down. Oh, that's a stroke of luck. These are the remaining chimneys from the London brickworks, and they're going to remain there as a reminder while they build this as a new town. Track again. We're now back on the very outskirts of Bedford, St John's, and I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this a little bit unusual day out with a smile video. All you lovely smilers, we love you all to bits and thank you for coming with us, and that's all I can say really. It's an honour to serve you.